What's going on, Leo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for September 2022. So in this reading, Leo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding September 2022. Before we begin this reading, though, Leo, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Leo, definitely smash that like button. Subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Leo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. I'm going to pull the energy and see what it is that would like to come through for you, Leo, for September 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Leo. All right, Leo, let's lay out these cards and see what is coming through for you. All right, Leo, very interesting stuff. I'm already getting right off the bat that a lot of you may have recently come to the realization, if you haven't, I feel like a lot of you will in September, that what used to feel like home for you no longer feels like home. There's a feeling of kind of a foreign, like things have changed in your life. So the things that you used to retreat to, that you like to call home. Home doesn't have to be a place for all of you. It can be a person, it can be a frequency, it can be a pattern of routine. Something that you call home is no longer resonating in your life. And so there is going to be a lot of emotions that come up for you in September. The good news is that you have this big opportunity on the table, so you don't have to only go into sadness and, but there's definitely a deep let go here of some sort of past pattern in your life. And there seems to be a very, very grounded relationship coming in for you here, Leo. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see what wants to come through. There also could be spirits advising you to travel. Okay, there could be some of that going on in September. But we have the Three of Wands here as your opportunity, Leo, for September 2022. And the Three of Wands is an energy of optimism. It's an energy of feeling like life is going to go how I program it to go in my mind. The Three of Wands for me is the card of visualization. So make sure with this opportunity, we're going to clarify, make sure that you are consciously making every day feel like a holiday for yourself. The frequency that's coming through is that a lot of you are like reminiscing on when everything used to be easy when you were like a little kid, or a few years ago, before the whole world went crazy, everything was easy. And it's almost like because you're looking to the outside world and everyone's going crazy and there's not a lot of security for anyone, there's this feeling of like, well, that's gone and now it's gone forever. But the truth is, you have your own world. The world exists in your consciousness, okay? And if you can recreate, ask yourself the question, what would make every day feel like a holiday for me? And it's going to be unique to everyone. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a certain frequency. Invite that in your mind, and eventually you'll program it and you'll see it in the external reality. So there's something about visualization, optimization, planning, and optimism. Now you have, Leo, the Temperance card here in your challenge. So I do feel like there's going to be a challenge when it comes to spiritually refraining or restraining yourself. Like the Temperance card here, there could be a challenge when it comes to an outpouring of emotions, or honestly admitting to yourself that there is a sadness in your life. Because a lot of you, this sadness is just going to come out of nowhere. But with the Temperance card, you have to be able to use emotional alchemy. The challenge here is also something about abstaining. You know, the Temperance card is all about purification, and we're going to have to clarify what that's about in a moment. But here's the thing, Leo. In your overall general energy, there seems to be a new relationship or a building of one in your life. You have the Eight of Cups, you have the Empress, and you also have the King of Pentacles here in your overall general energy. So this screams grounded power couple here, the Empress to the King of Pentacles. Some of you, if this is you, the Empress here, you may feel like you're a little bit above this person coming in for love, because it would probably be the Emperor if it was two equals exactly. But there's something here about you being really excited, and I see the energy of someone being, you know, you could be connecting with an earth sign for some of you. If not, this person probably just has their shit together financially. But there also is this move. Some of you may be moving towards this person in September, or the thing that you're going to have to let go of is some sort of emotional thing that I've been talking about, like how you feel lost in the world, how you feel like nowhere is home. You're going to have to let go of the old dream and create a new dream with this new person. And that's why the Eight of Cups is here in your overall general energy. This could just be an emotional movement if it's not physical for some of you, but some of you will be physically traveling to get to this lover. But what I'm sensing here, Leo, is like a lot of you are not giving up on an old dream, and so you're not clearing space for a new one, okay? We're going to clarify these cards to make sure, but I do see good love coming in, like grounded. The Empress to the King of Pentacles is probably very strong physical connection, right? Like, so very attractive to someone. We're going to have to clarify to see what it's about. But Spirit's definitely telling you to go that direction as well, go in a new direction in love. But here's what you don't see coming. I'm telling you, it's like it's the end of the old world. You have the Nine of Swords, you have the Six of Cups, and you also have the Five of Pentacles. The things that used to comfort you and make you feel at home no longer do, and they're actually bringing up a lot of pain for you. You feel like the outside, like you feel like you have no home anymore. I don't know what this is about. If you're in somewhere you consider home, it starts to feel weird in September. If you're actually just all over the place and you actually don't have a place called home, well, you have to give up on it and create a new home with your mind. The opportunity being the Three of Wands here, Leo. You're going to have to create it. No one's going to come save you. You know, well, actually, to be fair, I mean, there could be someone here, but they can't save you your own happiness. That's a decision you have to make, and something you need to rearrange in your mind. There could be a blow up with someone here, you know, to do with your past. This could be a family member or a close friend that comes to an end. But here's the thing, Leo. It's really an amazing advice from your spirit guides. You have the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and also the High Priestess. Okay, so this is using willpower to create a new beginning, even though you don't know exactly what it's going to look like. The High Priestess here is all about mystery, intuition. The Chariot is kind of like, for me, it's almost like all the knights combined, you know. Whereas like the Empress is a combination of all the queens, I like to view the Chariot as a combination of all the knights. So you have all this forward moving momentum. You're divinely protected because you're in a chariot. This is what Spirit's telling you. So if you want to start a new beginning with someone in love, or if you want to start that new happiness, well, create a new home. And home is a frequency, it's not a place. So that's what you're starting to create here. Whether this is going to be in the form of a relationship or what, I'm not sure. But also, despite there being weirdness with your past and things like that, I do feel like there's a lot of money coming in. Like I do feel like a lot of you, money should not be that much of an issue for you in September, is basically what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead now and start clarifying some of these cards, Leo, and see what is going on. So the first card that I would like to clarify is why this Eight of Cups is here in your overall general energy. Okay, what's going on with that? Because there seems to be a movement towards this new couple. So let's go ahead and see. You could have someone coming in treating you very well. Let's go ahead and see. Why is the Eight of Cups here? One more. Why is the Eight of Cups here? For Leo. Eight of Cups here is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and also the Strength card here. So there's something that you don't really want to move away from, but you're basically going to have to because of some sort of deep upset that comes up in your life. The Seven of Wands and also the Two of Swords is kind of being in denial. It's also being very defensive. And then you have the Strength card here, which is taming down the ego and listening to the call from Spirit. So there's no doubt that you're moving away from here in September. And somehow, whatever it is, this old dream of home, these old relationships, something, it's going to lead to a new power couple in your life. Someone new, someone's floating around your sphere, I get, but it's really going to be up to you to successfully let go of something that you don't really want to let go of. It's some sort of old dream. It's like some of you are watching the news, like some of you are, and this is actually not what a lot of you are doing. I know that you don't watch like the news. God, it doesn't really matter if you do, but like, let's say you're watching like CNN or you're watching something. It's like you used to find security in that. You don't anymore, but you're still doing it. You're still turning on the channel and you're expecting to find happiness there. You have to admit to yourself that something has run its course in your life. It has to do with the feeling of home, the past, and there's a new beginning for you, but you're going to be there. Like the weird frequency is like, you know how you find security, and like if you don't have a family, you may not resonate with this, but like, you know how you find security in like your grandparents? You're like, oh, grandma and grandpa are like, you know, they're like the head of the family. Almost like a lot of you are going to be the heads of your own family, and you're going to establish new traditions, and you're not viewing it correctly, because if you viewed it correctly, you'd be like, wow, I have all this potential in the world to create a new world of my own pure creation based off the things I've learned. And it seems like you have someone to do it with here, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of physical attraction. Spirit wants you to enjoy this, no matter what, if you're creating a legacy with this person or not, even if it's just a short-term thing. The Empress, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands and the Advice, you're going to have a great physical time with this person. So at least be in the moment, right? We can get ahead of ourselves because these readings are predictive. So it's like, it's important to enjoy the present moment though as well, Leo. So let's go ahead and get more information about this King of Pentacles here. Okay, gender is not really important. It's just the energy of two people grounded coming together. I feel this is the energy of the person that you're going to be connecting with in love in September. So give me more information, please, on the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to make you very happy, but you don't know it yet. That's why the High Priestess and the Chariot is here in your advice. Why is the King of Pentacles here, though, for Leo and the overall energy? Okay, the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and also the Judgment card here. Okay, so there could be someone coming into your life that's coming fresh off of a breakup. You might want to be careful about that. The King of Pentacles here, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, and also the Judgment card here. So I do feel like there's someone here who you may be careful that this person might be carrying, like, they might be trying to escape themselves and just over-identify with the King of Pentacles. That's why I found it weird that the Empress was here, but not the Emperor, right? There was a King of Pentacles. So there could be someone who's like quite wealthy or just like very physically good looking, something King of Pentacles, but they're actually holding on to a lot of pain here. I don't think the pain is enough for you to not go forward with this person, because then this wouldn't be here probably. But that's why your challenge is the Temperance card, because, you know, whenever two people come together, it's like you may be very physically attracted to this person, but what I'm sensing is like their spiritual energy is off. And what you do have to realize, Leo, is that when two people come together for a relationship or sex or something like the merging, your beliefs, you'll unconsciously take all their spiritual energy for a period of time. So you have to be aware that the person that you're coming into contact with in love in September seems like they're carrying a lot of sadness, but the Nine of Swords is here twice. So you guys are actually probably a vibrational match because of some sort of sadness. The Nine of Swords and what you don't see coming, the Nine of Swords to clarify the King of Pentacles, this person you're connecting with, make it a queen if you're more masculine. So there's some sort of pain point. So instead of just looking at this person and being like, oh, they're so like, wow, they're fucked up. That's the mistake we do as human beings. We don't realize we live in a vibrational universe. We're all one. And when a person comes into your life out of 7 billion people, there's a literal dead clear reflection of an energy pattern. All right, so you're gonna have to look at this person, and instead of just like writing them off, or instead of just being like, wow, they're fucked up, realize like, what is that mirroring in me? Okay, so it's very important because their pain has a message for your pain. And that's why I'm talking about these grandparents. Like, there's some sort of pain that both of you have, that both of you are sharing, Leo, that then will propel you to create a new life, if it doesn't have to be forever, but a new relationship together where you can both learn from a similar pain and then go together in a new way. Is this making sense? Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify now, Leo, why the Six of Cups is here in what you don't see coming, because this is some sort of let go. This is some sort of pain regarding your past. Let's go ahead and see. Regarding what feels like home for you. Let's go ahead and, why is it here? The Six of Cups, yeah, I feel like you're going to be crying about the past. Like, you need to let your emotions out. That's why the Temperance card is here in your challenge, to do with your emotions, emotional alchemy. There's something that you're not really admitting. You have the Four of Swords, you have the Star, and you also have the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is moving away from a past tradition, some sort of thing that you used to call home. Clearly, the Six of Swords here, that's movement away from. And then you have the Star, which is healing. It's very synonymous with the frequency of the Temperance card for this particular reading. The Star is all about emotional healing. You may need to pour out emotions. You may need to finally let something go. That's why in the Eight of Cups, in what you have the Two of Swords, you're not really seeing that. And you may have to take time to heal this, the Four of Swords. So if you, like, I honestly feel like a lot of you are holding on to this frequency, whatever it is, a person, a place, or a thing that you label as home, CNN, you're not willing to let it go because you're like, well, then my life is actually going to suck. Like in September, if I let go of this thing, it's actually going to suck. But sometimes it actually has to suck in order to get better. You know, I would have a lot of pain. I would almost rather have a lot of pain in my life than some sort of low level pain. That's why I get very pissed off when I get like some sort of like pain in my body that I'm not sure what it is. Right? Because you always fear the unknown. And so like, if I get like a weird pain in my body, it hurts like, maybe it hurts like 30% of my pain threshold. It's like, but it's like, what the fuck even is this? I would almost rather get punched in the face, have my nose broken, and be like, all right, well, I know what it is. Like, we'll take time, we'll heal. It's a big thing. Don't quote me that. Don't hold me to that, universe. What am I saying here? Someone needs to hear it. So, let's go ahead, and so don't be afraid to go into the big pain rather than the little pain. Now, Leo, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify here why this Ace of Wands is here in your advice from Spirit. There's a new beginning. The Ace of Wands is like a very clear, it's like a very beautiful spiritual new beginning for you. So let's go ahead and see why it's here. Creativity is coming into your life, definitely. Okay, well, first of all, it's definitely to have a good time with people, because you have the Three of Cups here to the Ace of Wands. So definitely don't be afraid to like let loose and have a good time here. I don't really see anything. A lot of you could be moving towards money and a new career, but it's like mostly like emotional work I'm getting for September for you. Let's see why the Ace of Wands is here though, Leo. Why is the Ace of Wands here? One more. Actually, two more, sorry. And that could have to do with the Empress, King of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Wands here? The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Temperance card, yeah, and also the Chariot. Okay, what's with all these duplicates? Chariot, Temperance. What is happening here, Leo, is that there's someone coming into your life that you may view as like a little bit less than you, because it's the Empress and then it's the King of Pentacles, that actually is here for you to have a good time with. Maybe you're dating this person, maybe you're moving into a relationship with them, maybe you're just meeting them, but the thing is that they're here to help you with your emotional healing, okay? Because they're either going to create a new beginning with you that you can create new home with, the Temperance in your challenge, and the Three of Cups. So once again, there's a shared pain with you in this person. It's almost like maybe a trauma bonding, but I'm not actually sensing that that's like a negative thing. There's some sort of pain that brings you together on a vibrational level that basically allows you to move through something almost with someone instead of just on your own. I mean, it's a beautiful frequency. You have the Temperance, the Three of Cups, and also the Chariot here, Leo. So you're moving forward with someone and you're going to transmute pain together. So have fun with this energy. This is what I got for you here, Leo, for September. I hope you have a great month. This is the Autistic Mystic.